Howdy, y'all. Here on Thursday, February the 18th. I don't know where February went. I never even put decorations out for Valentine's Day on my window over there. But I don't even know where the week went. I spent the first half at Mom's house, stuck in the snow, but which might have led to something. I wasn't sure if I was going to mention that or not. I have to figure out if I'm tech savvy enough to make it happen, but we'll see. We'll see. I think I know how to make it happen. But anyway, what we're here for today is I got paid, and I have some extra money thanks to our PTO, personal time off, payout at the end of the fiscal year. So I decided to pick myself up a few things. One of them I just found today. One of them I've been thinking about for a minute, and of course the other one had to happen. It had to happen. I wanted to get freaky. Wow, that's apparently me being freaky. Yes, I don't know. No, it's that movie with Vince Vaughn and the girl from Supernatural, whose name I can't think of, where like he's a serial killer and she's like a teenage girl. It's kind of a play on the Freaky Friday trope, you know, and they switch bodies. I wanted to go see that one in the theater, and it never happened, and now it's on. We only had like 2 copies left the other day, and they apparently all sold out because there are none. I could find none. And I even looked it up in the app, and it was like sold out, and I was like, fuck you. But whatever. The one that I found today was, and y'all know me, I can be so, I can be so tempted by a shiny slipcover. But this one actually looks pretty cool. It's called Iron Mask, and look, it's got like the dragon in the middle, and he's all shiny. It's got the dragon there. It's got Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jackie Chan and Jason Fleming in it. And oh, look at the back. Look at the back and how shiny they are. Yes. This one, I saw, of course, I saw the shiny slipcover first. And then I saw the dragon, and I was like, okay, dragon, okay, what is this? And it says, for the first time ever, screen legends Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jackie Chan face off against each other in this epic fantasy adventure. In order to save his homeland from certain doom, a kung fu master, Chan, of course, must escape from the maniacal James Hook, Schwarzenegger, in order to send his daughter a secret talisman that will allow her to control a massive and mythical dragon. This larger-than-life globe-trotting tale, ranging from the impenetrable Tower of London to the fabled Silk Road and China's Great Wall, also stars Rutger Hauer in one of the screen icon's final performances. So, this looks like it could be... I mean, it's Jackie Chan, so it's got to be some kick-ass, ridiculous action in it, you know, and it's got a shiny slipcover. So it had me at epic fantasy adventure. Of course, you know, like I said, I saw the dragon on the front, so I was like, you know, I was drawn in by the shiny, and then I was drawn further in by the dragon. Jackie Chan doesn't do too many movies these days, but didn't he like semi-retire or something at one point? Apparently not, because this movie was made in 2020. It says 2020, so 121 minutes. So yeah, hopefully this is everything that I want it to be. If I should ever actually watch it, because you know me, I can be distracted by a shiny slipcover, and yeah, that's the end. That's the end of the business right there. Because at least it's in my collection. This one I happened to see the other day, because apparently it like just came in or whatever, and I was interested in what it could be, because of course the front of it looks very well. I mean, she's playing a video game. It's something called Max Cloud, because she's sitting there playing a video game, and they've got all these characters. I think that's, I don't know. On the back, he looks like kind of like Jack from Lost. Is that Jack from Lost? Not that it matters, I guess. But, meh, I don't know. The world's fate is in their hands. When teen gamer Sarah finds an Easter egg and accidentally opens a portal into her favorite side-scroller, she becomes trapped in a notorious intergalactic prison, home to the galaxy's most dangerous villains. To escape, she must finish the game with a little help from her not-so-savvy friend on the outside, or remain a 16-bit character forever. So that sounded like it could be a fun movie to watch. There's a spaceship, I think. That's what that is, I think. But it looked like it could be a fun, like, sci-fi fantasy adventure, and the description of it makes it sound pretty cool. The slipcover is not shiny, but the words kind of are. The words kind of stick out from everything else. So that's kind of maybe somewhat what drew me in. So I flip back and forth between this picture of the guy and that picture of the guy, and I think his name, I don't, what was Jack from Lost? Wasn't it Matt something? I don't see a Matt something on here, so that's probably not him. But it doesn't look like him there, but it kind of looks like him there on the back. So it's kind of like, I don't know. I don't think so. We'll go with no. Because I don't see any names on the back that I recognize. So we'll just say no. But yeah, this sounded like a fun kind of, a fun good time. And you know what is a fun good time? And this is one thing that this is the one that had to happen. I saw this, and I had to have it. And since I had plenty of money at the moment, I decided to make it happen. It is the complete collection of Schitt's Creek. This just happened to be something. See, it's the complete collection. Whoosh! And it even has a slipcover. And I tried to find one that was in good shape, but there was only 3 of them on the shelf, and, well, yeah, I'm impatient, so. But yeah, this is a show, it's actually a Canadian show. I think it aired at the same time in Canada as it did here in America on Pop Television. I looked it up just to make sure there wasn't a Blu-ray version, and there isn't, that I could find anyway. I went to Amazon, and the only thing that popped up was the DVD, so I just went ahead and bought it. But in case you didn't know, well, I'll just read the description. Probably will tell you better than myself. But it starts out as this family. They're rich, and one of their family members is in charge of their finances, and he's been doing some dirty dealings or whatever. And he takes their money and runs, before they can catch up with him. So they start out as they're a very rich family, and they're still a very rich family in maybe different ways at the end of the series. But and I haven't seen the last season, so now I know it's on Netflix, but now I can just watch it. I can watch it on here. And the only possession they're allowed to keep, and Moira, she's actually going through and, grabbing all of her wigs in the very first episode, screaming. She has many wigs. The only possession they're allowed to keep is this town called Schitt's Creek that they bought as a joke. So at the beginning of the series, it's kind of like they're rich and they're not really sure how to deal with the everyday average folks. Chris, oh gosh, his name's got to be on here, back here somewhere. Chris Elliott, thank you. He actually plays the mayor of the town, Roland Shit, and don't worry, it's his sister. If you've seen the show, that'll make sense to you. And, he's just kind of this, average Joe, he's the mayor of the town, but he just, wears a t-shirt and jeans and drives around this beat-up old truck, So it's this very small, backwoods kind of ish town kind of thing. But over the series, they come to I mean, they're stuck there in the beginning, but and I like I said, I haven't seen the last season, so I don't quite know how everything works out. I've heard the ending is very kind of like it's feel good in the best possible ways. Um, they come to love this town and love the people in it, and that kind of thing. So that they grow and change over the course of this couple seasons or whatever. But oh yeah, there he is. There's Chris Elliott back here. So there's all these different characters, at the where's my finger? If only you'd know where my finger was. He doesn't show up very much. He's like he's what do you call it? There's Stevie. Stevie's an important character. He kind of shows up, and actually, his face I think is in the is in the show more than he is, because he's a realtor, and I think maybe he shows them the hotel. They actually live at the hotel, and like I know he's in season 1 a couple times, but then like his face is on like this bench, like like he's still a prominent part of the show, because his advertisement is on the bench. You see his advertisement maybe in different places, I don't know, but it's always his like smiling face. So he's still an important an important aspect of the show. But yeah, it's kind of one of those shows I kind of took a chance on, mainly because of Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara, and it ended up working out very, very well, I think. And of course the show's over now. God damn it. I lost it the same year that I lost The Good Place, and now I'm losing Superstore and Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and I just learned today I'm losing Mom. So I don't know where my sitcom life is going to go, but we'll find out. With 9 Primetime Emmy Award wins in 2020, Schitt's Creek is a smash hit with critics and audiences alike. Created by and starring Eugene Levy and Daniel Levy, this irreverent and original character-driven comedy centers on the reversals of fortune story of the once filthy rich Rose family. Suddenly finding themselves broke, the Roses are forced to rebuild their empire in Schitt's Creek, a small town they once purchased as a joke. As the seasons go on, we see the family thrive in a place they begin to call home, ready to take their personal relationships, business pursuits, and for some, exit strategies to the next level. So, it's a fun series, I don't know if it's necessarily like laugh a minute, laugh track kind of thing. I mean, sometimes it's more about the stories and the characters and the things going on, than like being like the funniest thing on TV ever. But, it's very, I guess, did they say character driven? I'm going to steal their words, I guess. Like you get invested in the characters, and then you enjoy their journey wherever it takes them. So, and then of course there is laughs along the way, so don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. So yes, I decided, like, since I saw that we were selling the complete collection, now I have the complete collection of Schitt's Creek. So, yay. Go me. And like I said, I wanted to get freaky so bad. But maybe one of these days I'll get freaky deaky. But not today. Not today, Satan. Okay, but anyway, that's what I have for my little collection. I know, I still need to do my pickups from my vacay day last year. Getting ready to have another small vacay day in the coming weeks, in like a week and a half, maybe. I don't know. Mom still doesn't know for sure what we're going to do, but she figures we'll do something. For one reason or another. But anyway, that's what I have for today, and I was trying to think if there's anything else. I know my loot crate, that I've had for I don't know how long. I did order the BAM box with the hackers item in it, and that should be shipping. They said it begins shipping at the end of February, so I might have it early March. I don't know. So look forward to, because I really want to know what the hackers item is. Like, they got me with the hackers. I'm like, I've never seen a box, any of these subscription boxes or offer a hackers item. So it's kind of like, well, Now I gotta know. And it's one of those where every box has like an autographed item in it, so people are thinking that the hacker's item is going to be the signed item this time around. So we'll see. I don't know. Of course, that would be cool. I would hope so, but we shall see. But that's in a few, not in a few weeks. I don't know. I don't know what time is anymore. And like being at mom's house this week really threw me off. I don't even. It's like already my Friday. Like tonight is already my Friday. I only worked 3 days this week. It's like, what is reality? I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, so that the BAM box might actually be coming up sooner than we think, since it's the 18th. I didn't even know it was frickin' Valentine's Day. I barely even knew it was frickin' February. I was like, oh yeah, it is February. I think I have some Valentine's Day decorations to stick in the window, and I never did. Lord, Lord Almighty. But I did have some Frosted Flakes this morning, so that was good. I've been wanting Frosted Flakes for a couple weeks, and I just keep forgetting to buy them, and then I bought them, and they weren't as good as I wanted them to be after a couple weeks of desiring. I should have got the chocolate ones. The chocolate Frosted Flakes are debaum.com. Oh yeah. Speaking of bombs, I also have that other bath bomb that I need to go through and find out what my little prize is on the inside of the bath bomb. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that this week. I don't know. Who knows? Whatever. And like I said, hopefully I'm tech savvy enough that I can figure out the other thing. I wasn't sure if I was even going to mention it, because now it's like, if I can't get it done, it'll just never happen. But it's like you never knew about it in the first place, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling, and I'm going to let you go. And I will see you for what I see you.